So in the previous video, we tried to do that dcsync and we just lost our shell, as you can see over here. So let's try to let's interact with the Raba one again, and let's go ahead and do a bypass UHC, and we need to tell it to send it to Raba student. There we go. So we should get another one, and it's going to be the HM568. So if we do from here, we cannot do a list, so we need to go back, and then we could do list. Let's go ahead and rename HM568WSY. So let's go ahead and rename that to, I guess, admin. Let's just go ahead and set it to admin. Let's go ahead and interact with admin. So from here, do we have any creds? Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and do a pass the hash for number 3. Exception 0. So it doesn't let me. Okay, cool. There goes Empire again. Interact with admin. And I guess that doesn't work. Let's go ahead and do creds so we can see the creds. And we are going to use module, and it's going to be for credentials, Mimikatz, and it's going to be pass the hash. We are going to set the, let's go ahead and see info first. So it's going to be admin, so set user to Jenkins admin, set NTLM hash. We can get it from creds. Set domain to pentesting.local. Run that pass the hash attack, and we get an exception 0. So pass the hash attack is not working. Agents, interact with admin again. So for some reason it doesn't want to do that. Let's go ahead and just exit. Let's go ahead and do some troubleshooting, so you guys could learn some, you know. Oh, so it was deleted too. Okay, so let's see. When you do exit, it deletes it. So this guy right here does not want to go anywhere. Let's see if we can find that. And what I want to go is I want to do a locate where PowerShell Empire is located. So let's go ahead and do some troubleshooting. Right, and did I exit that? Let's go ahead and go back and exit PowerShell Empire. So what I want to do is I want to go to the var lib PowerShell Empire, and I want to open as a root. You can see I'm running this as a root, so I'm going to say open, and I want to open this guy over here, and this is going to open where my shells are. So you can see how Raba 1 I'm not using. Let's go ahead and delete it. Raba admin was showing that it was there. Let's see if there's anything here, any data. Now this is where all the modules are, I believe. So PowerShell downloads, Raba admin. So we want to keep those two. Actually, we kill admin. So let's go ahead and delete that and just keep Raba in here. That way we can just clear those out, and let's go ahead and go back to PowerShell. So that's how that's the troubleshooting that I do for Empire. I just keep deleting those folders because it just gives us errors. And you can see the agent is still there. So let's go ahead and do agents again, and Raba is still there. Kill. Yeah, Raba admin does not want to go anywhere. You see still there. So if you do a list, still going to be in there. So what if we do kill 3172, kill PID 3172, Now you got to specify. Let's see if we do a help. Clear one or more agents tasking. Let's see if we can do clear. So we want to clear the Raba admin. Okay. And let's go ahead and kill it. See if that works. List still showing there. So we have rename, remove one or more agents. So if we do remove Raba admin, it says delete it. But if we say list, oh, look at that. So remove actually worked. Awesome. So now let's go ahead and interact with Raba 1, bypass UAC, and I always forget to put the Raba student for the listener, so you can create that for here. So we are going to get an elevator account again. Awesome. And if we go back and we want to rename 5x to admin. We want to interact with the admin agent, and from here we want to see creds. Let's see if we do a pass a hash with number 3. We get that error. Okay, that's going to take us back. So agents interact with the admin. We want to go to use module, credentials, mimikatz, pass the hash, info, set user, Jenkins admin, set domain, pentesting.local, set NTLM to the NTLM hash of my best friend. Where is it? Okay, let's see creds, Jenkins admin, set NTLM. Can we run it? Exception 0. That's no good. What else can we do? Okay. More troubleshooting. You guys want to do more troubleshooting? So what I do at the end, I just give up at the end, and if that doesn't work, I do exit, yes, clear, and we can go ahead and go back over here, and let's go ahead and open this again. We are going to delete all of this, delete it, and then we want to also delete the Empire DB. Done. So that's going to recreate the database again. So whenever we run Empire, it's going to create the database, and it's going to be another, a new, basically a new Empire. There we go. No agents, no listeners. So we need to now set the listeners, or actually just go to listeners menu. We want to use listener, HTTP, set name to student admin, set port 449, and then after that you want to execute. So we got an error, not cached, and that's because no, this is not running. Let's go ahead and exit that again. Yes. Let's go ahead and run PowerShell Empire again. That's the beauty of working with Empire. You can see that we're still getting that error. Let's see if we get that error. Listener, yeah, we're still getting that error. Session ID not in cached, and I believe this is coming from the computer so I believe so return for session ID not in cached. So this is because let's see dir. Let's go and remove launcher.bat. This is because that server is trying to connect and connect again. Still getting that. Interesting. Let's go ahead and exit this. Yes. Let's go ahead and open this again. Let's go ahead and delete the Empire DB. Is there anything in downloads? No, nothing. So let's go ahead and run PowerShell Empire again. This is because that server was trying to connect to me again because it just had that connection. So now let's go ahead and start over again. So listener, and use listener HTTP, set name to a student or Java student. That's what I'll be naming it. I want to set another port, a different port, 4445. Execute. After we do that, we're going to use or go back. We're going to use Stager, and it's going to be the Windows launcher bat, and set the listener to Java student. Right, the same name that I name my listener. I need to set the listener for the stager, right, so he knows where he's going to connect back to, and then we do execute. Okay, and now what you could do is either we can go ahead and upload it through here, or did it upload it? So after you upload it, you could either just run it from from the server if we have access, or you can just also run it from evo-winrm. I don't like to run it from evo-winrm because it hangs it, so I just execute it from the server. There we go, we got that reverse shell back, and awesome. So let's go ahead and go to the agents and rename E62 to just Java, interact with Java, and bypass UAC. And I always forget Java student. I don't know why, I just always forget to do that. Awesome. There we go. So we go back, list the agents, rename W3FDI, and we are going to name that admin. Interact with admin. We're going to see the credentials. No credentials. Let's go ahead and use, and we don't have any credentials because we clear the database, the Empire database, to get rid of all these errors. So now you want to use module, and you want to go to credentials, mimikatz, and you want to do the logo and password. And if you do info, all you have to do is run it, and that's going to give us all the credentials, right? Hopefully. And after we do that, we're just going to leave that to another video, on the third video, number 3 video, trying to do this. Hopefully it works. There we go. Agent to run module on. There we go. So now if we do creds, we can see them over here. So now in the next video, we are going to pass the hash and we're going to start all over again.